Now, Kenya has stated that its decision to not participate in the oral submissions in the just concluded maritime dispute case was based on account of procedural unfairness at the court. The court heard the closing oral arguments by Somalia on Thursday, in which the Horn African nation pleaded with the court to side with her over the matter. For 3 days, Somalia submitted that Kenya's decision to bank on a 1979 agreement was erroneous. However, Kenya notes that the boundary as established has been respected by both countries until 2014, when Somalia attempted to repudiate the agreement by dragging Kenya to the International Court of Justice, seeking to appropriate Kenya's maritime space.
In a letter to the registrar, Kenya reaffirmed that it was not properly before the court, in accordance with its acceptance of the court's jurisdiction. Kenya says that while it had no doubt about the merits of its case, procedural unfairness had left doubt on whether substantive justice would be done. Kenya restated that it should not have been dragged to the court by Somalia, merely because the neighbour's resurgent expansionist agenda. The court has already retired to deliberate over the matters presented before it and is expected to deliver a judgment in 4 to 5 months. In her arguments, Kenya notes that in affirming and imposing its jurisdiction on Kenya over the matter and failing to appreciate the full extent of Kenya's reservations in its optional clause declaration under Article 32C of the ICJ statute, the court deprived the parties of the opportunity to have the dispute resolved in a suitable, non-adversarial manner, which in fact Somalia had itself consented to under the 2009 Memorandum of Understanding, an instrument that the ICJ has affirmed as a valid treaty. Kenya has also informed the court that influential third-party commercial interests are fueling the case that threatens to destabilize the peace and security of an already fragile region.
We have to think about how in our region our countries are going to come together so that once the AMISOM mandate is out or is expired, we can take charge of our region, lest we are overrun by negative forces such as Harakat al-Shabaab al-Mujahideen.
Because the regime itself is not stable. Al-Shabaab is very strong, and Al-Shabaab continue to destabilize this regime. Our war is with Al-Shabaab, not with the Somalia people.
Influential third parties are intent on using instability in Somalia to advance predatory commercial interests with little regard to peace and security in the region, according to Kenya.
Somalia should withdraw and show that it's also an African sisterly country, and it shouldn't let Kenya leave there by itself. It should come to the AU or to the IGAD, and we sit down as brothers and sisters and try and solve this issue.
Somalia is going through an electoral season where such issues are very key in the politics, in the local politics going on there. And Kenya, in the past few years, has not had the best relationship with Somalia. But at the end of the day, I guess what everybody agrees is that it's in the interest of both countries to maintain good relations.
Leila Mohammed, NTV.